Essay writing is not as difficult as many have portrayed it to be. What makes it difficult could be their lack of the tips for essay writing, the lack of the rules governing its productivity. So if you lack the rules upon which essay is produced, then you find it difficult. You will find it difficult excelling in your writing techniques or your essay writing techniques. It is obvious that many students have achieved a lot in essay writings, like scholarships and funding of their tuition fee and other benefits just from essay writing. And there are many students in campus who are surviving in campus from freelancing in essay writing, which I am one of them. So there are many who write essays for people. There are many. Why? Because of their consistency in building their skills in essay writing just before venturing into freelancing. So now your the quality of your essay, or the level of your knowledge in essay writing will increase only by practice. They say practice makes perfect. Your constant devotion to writing essays on various topics, not only for the purpose of exams or maybe for writing for someone, but you are doing it to improve your writing skills in essay. So you do your skills get to improve by constant practice. Just pick up a topic at all and start writing. Start writing by making researches on building ideas and writing. Now, the more you write and the more you seek for reviews, for feedback of your work, and the more you grow in your writing skills. But the less you write and don't even seek any reviews or feedback from friends or maybe people who are higher in knowledge than you, the less you know about it. Now, for you to venture into scholarship in essay writing, now it's not something you just do in 30 minutes and submit. No, it should have taken you a lot of time, a lot of weeks, a lot of writings to build your writing skills, to building something very, very attracting and knowledge loaded. So you don't just a forest is not built in a day. It takes a lot. It is a process. Success is achieved by process. All right, in this video I am going to share with you a general tips for essay writing. In essay writing, you have there six structures for you to consider in essay writing. The first is to choose a topic. You have to have a knowledge of the topic. Sometimes you'll be given a topic if it is relating to academics. Now, if it is not to academics related, if it's not academic related, you just choose up a topic, choose the topic. That's the first thing. Also, when you choose the topic, you know about the topic you choose to write about, because it is what you know that you write about. But what you don't know, you go for researches. Now, the second thing we have to do is to do what? Is to outline your ideas. Your ideas to be outlined from the topic you have chosen is gotten from researches. As you research, you pick out ideas in outline. You draw an outline. The outline you draw for the outline you are drawing for the ideas you are going to use in building the body of your essay should be in single or double lines, sentences. That is an outline of your ideas. Now, these ideas now should be detailed in the body of your work. It should be by paragraphs. So the first idea, second idea, third idea is in that order. The third structure is your introduction / your thesis statement. Now, what is the purpose of your introduction? The introduction of your essay is the purpose of your introduction is to help your audience, your readers, to know the purpose of your essay, and not just the purpose of your essay, but to entice them to capture their interest to read through your essay. And that has to do with the quality of your introduction and your thesis statement. Now, I forgot something before we go ahead. The more you read, the more you study materials, the more you grow in knowledge in the field that you are reading about. In becoming good or becoming a professional or successful in your writing techniques, you must imbibe that spirit of intense studies, research, and investigation. That is only how you begin. So it's something applicable to writing. Becoming the best, becoming good in your writing and achieving your purpose in the field of writing will have to do with a lot of studies, with a lot of works in studies, researches, and investigations on the works of others in building the best of your. All right, now let's proceed now to we are done with introduction and thesis, isn't it? Now I understand. I know you understand what thesis means. If you don't know what thesis means, I will advise you to check out our previous video on thesis and thesis, how to generate a thesis statement. Remember, the purpose of your thesis statement and your introduction is to capture the interest of your readers, presenting to them the reason, presenting to them the purpose of your essay. Let them have the glimpse of what you want to write about. And also, let it be arguable, let it be objective in such a way that readers will have a say hello. All right, now let's proceed to the body of your essay. The body of your essay, now remember in your second steps now you outline some ideas. The ideas you outline now from the topic of your essay. Before I move into the body of your essay, your introduction and your thesis statement should have an answer to your the topic you want to write about. And before we go into this body of your essay now, we are still in the introduction. Sorry. Let us take an example from the recent essay I've just written now. All right, now this is the introduction. The topic to that essay is the title to that essay that I have written is social media has caused a derail to students' academics. All right, now let us take a look at the introduction I have given to this essay. Albert Einstein predicted this moment years ago when he said, "A time will come that technology would surpass human interaction and the world would have a generation of idiots. The human brain works effectively when constantly fed with relevant knowledge through intense studies and research and investigation, while the reverse becomes the case when paired with irrelevancies of life, of which social media is contributing the greater quota. For proof of this, consider examples from both science and everyday experiences." And this is my introduction and thesis statement combined together. Now, I believe that with this introduction and thesis statement of mine, your interest is already captured and you want to know what the body of my essay is all about. All right, now let's go straight to, this is an example. You can use it to build your own from the topic you have chosen. Let's go to the body of an essay. The body of your essay now should now be a detailed literal statements which explains or throws more light to the introduction and thesis statement. Remember, everything's are correlated. Your thesis statement and thesis, your introduction and thesis statements explains or answers the question to the topic of your essay, while the body of your work now tells a detailed explanation of your introduction. You can see that. So, and they start, each of your idea will be explained in detail by paragraphs. Each of the paragraphs will carry one idea. Each of the paragraphs carries one idea explained in details. All right. And again, try to use some words like however, hence, and all those things. I think they are called transitional phrases. Use them to correlate your words in the body of your work. And I will advise, as you are building your work now, let the first idea after the introduction be the best of all the ideas. Do you understand? Because as your readers are reading, they want to keep reading and you want to keep them reading, right? So your first idea explained in detail should be the best of all your ideas, followed by the second best. You should put that in a scale of preference and then know what to do. All right, now that is that about the body of your work. Now can we go to the conclusion? And the conclusion of your work should be a kind of trying to tell your audience that this is the end of your essay. Yes, tell them that this is where you are about to draw the curtain, and not just that, you are leaving them with a global statement or a call to action. The purpose of the call to action is to instill in them the reason to do as you have instructed, as you have written in your the reason as you have written in your essay, out giving them a headway, or let's say a solution to the problem. Hello. So now, can we take an example to this conclusion? Example to conclusion from this essay that I have written. Let's take an example of this essay. All right. Now, in the end, one thing is clear: the working potential of the mind is dependent upon the things we feed it with. As the examples from science and everyday experience can attest, if we can always for productivity through intense studies and practice, we would be building a generation of intellect. So now this is a conclusion. Now remember the last line there: if we can always for productivity through intense studies and practice, we would be building a generation of intellect. So I believe by this point now you can do something better when doing putting down an essay in your own perspective. So do more researches on this and try to develop yourself in essay writing. There are many competitions that are ongoing for essay writings, and you shouldn't absent yourself from participating in it. Do as much as possible to every day practice, pick up the topic and try to write something. Go on research, bring ideas and build your essay. Do it frequently. I am always here to assist you. You can chat me up or drop your complaints in the video in the comment section. I will be there to attend to you.